Artificial intelligence is a popular topic in tech circles these days. Many tech companies have heavily invested in getting new infrastructure and research into AI and all of its applications. One of the biggest applications being tested here in North Texas is AI-controlled drones and other aerial devices. University of North Texas' Kamesh Namaduri spoke about his excitement and confidence in the technology and their research into it at the University of North Texas.
In general, automated flights are better for humanity.
This research is starting with automation, but will eventually integrate that with AI once it's more advanced. Automation is like a student who memorizes answers and repeats them exactly, whereas AI is like a student who understands the material and can apply it to new unfamiliar questions.
Namaduri has much confidence in the technology's use on small-scale air vehicles to help response times and travel in both rural and big cities.
And it's possible that that today we are able to take a patient within the city. I believe when you make a 911 call in major urban areas, suburban areas, probably within urban areas, it takes about 15 minutes roughly.
Namaduri wants to use the technology that he's researching with his team at UNT to reduce those response times.
The whole process can be the time it takes for us to go from a suburban area, some rural area, for example, to a hospital in DFW, it takes expectations about anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes in the best case. So if we have our air ambulances, for example, our air taxis that are prevalent, I think it will help us to reduce the time.
While Namaduri has a lot of confidence in the technology and the usefulness of the research, many are unconvinced that it will be ready for commercial use anytime soon. Many more are afraid to utilize the self-driving air vehicles due to the stigma around having no pilot on the cockpit for you to see. Crystal D. Clayton, PhD, spoke about the deep psychological barriers affecting passenger confidence. She told us, the unknown can make people hesitant. When we think of a moving vehicle, we tend to picture a human behind the controls. Since more people haven't been exposed to self-driving vehicles, it doesn't really fit their schema. In a study in 2022 called Trust and Perceived Risk, How Different Manifestations Affect the Adoption of Autonomous Vehicles, Kensei et al. Found that despite manufacturers believing autonomous vehicles to be safer than human-driven vehicles, public hesitation is rooted in a lack of trust in the technology itself. Fear and anxiety also play a role in public perception when it comes to AI-driven air vehicles. According to the American Psychiatric Association, anxiety involves the apprehensive anticipation of future danger or misfortune, which can manifest as transportation anxiety, in which passengers feel nervous or anxious about traveling. In another quote from Clayton, she says, when the media discusses planes, it's often about crashes or major malfunctions. This can create fear, reinforcing the idea that AI-piloted flights are risky even when they statistically might not be. These worries, on top of major pushback from pilots, might push back the commercialization of the technology until trust is fully gained. This time will give Namaduri and other researchers much time to perfect the technology and make sure no major accidents occur with it at its introduction.
At the same time, new challenges will come in terms of like going from here to maybe long distance, and there are other things like battery technologies and all this. So there will be new challenges that will keep coming. Will come in. I think probably by my peak time, probably another 10-15 years. So I think that is long enough. That is by that time, or by these 15 years, and throughout these 15 years, probably I'll be working on this problem only.